And this is posted as like a hype, God damn it, like a hype promo for, I guess, this character, this chick. I don't know the story, but I guess this is the promo, like she's coming back or something. I'm guessing this is ISOM 3. All right. Here's the deal. We're gonna do criticism of art right now. She's drawn adequately. He's drawn the foreground. Not much is needed. Cool. This thing is not my favorite. This guy is okay. This is good. But the real problem comes in with all that isn't her. She's a foreground figure, even though the real foreground figure is here, but she's the focus of the picture, right? And this shit's all in the background. Look at how much space is non-dynamic. This thing has a couple of like cracks in the wings or whatever. There's stars here. There's like a shitty brick wall motif here and something back here. This is like 60 to 70% of the page that is completely uninteresting and non-moving, or the panel. I don't know if it's a page or a panel. This is the problem that I'm seeing over and over the more I see of ISOM. And this is what I think has got to be frustrating people about it. There are legitimate critiques of this book or of these books. And the art is one that is obvious and foremost. If you look at panels by someone like Ethan Van Sciver or Joe Ball, you don't have boring, bland backgrounds. This is 60% of the fucking frame and nothing is happening. Like this thing, like put holes in it, make this thing look worn and weathered, make it exciting, add color to it. Because right now it's almost bichromatic. You have this weird purple shit. You have a highlight on the purple and then you have shading. It's not good. People are not bichromatic, right? We go through a fucking gradient of colors, especially if we're drinking or wearing a red shirt like yesterday. She's not just, she could use some skin work here to make her a little more dynamic, but this thing is this fucking demon. It's just really like mauve with white and black. Like that's it. And these things blend right into the background. Why is this the same fucking color as this tower? Why is the tower barely a fucking hue off from the overall background? Is it trying to be camouflaged? What is going on? Why is this such a boring picture? And why you've got this nice gradient from like this cool light orange to this deeper orange as the color, the light hits here and hits here. But by the way, let's talk about light sourcing. I'm not an artist. The light sourcing is clearly up here, right? You have a shadow here, shadow here, shadow here. This is good. Shadow here, shadow here. On just the light sourcing. Shadows here, terrible. Why the fuck are those there? Shadow here, great. Shadow here, great. Shadowing here, great. Shadow here, good. The shadows are clearly recognizable. The light source is coming across this. Why are tits highlighting the light? This tit, maybe. This tit, no. This doesn't make any fucking sense. This shadow's okay. This shading here's okay. This shading here's okay. This shading is bad. The light is literally over here. This thing doesn't cast a shadow on her legs. This is quintessentially bad art. It's bad. It's amateurish. It's boring. It's good. Like if I drew it, everybody would tell me it's great because I can't draw. I'm a shit artist. But look at this stuff. Like, where's the shadow on this big fucking tower? You've got a shadow here, a shadow here, a shadow here. Clearly light's coming from up in the corner here. Like up here, there's shadow. This tower doesn't cast a shadow. The only shadow we get is this thin line going up. This is in every single frame I have seen of this book. The foregrounds are fine. Someone took the effort to draw these characters. Mild criticism on the shading here and the tit lights. Look, I love titties. Highlight titties all day. Minor criticisms there. The real criticism is the majority of the fucking frame, which is boring and bland and sad. There you go. There is a criticism of a picture to illustrate that now, while I have copyright infringed this picture by reposting it without authorization, I have significantly and sufficiently transformed the work into a work of criticism based on the medium it's in, right? Based on the medium it's in. And if you guys don't like the fact that I criticize that picture, ask an artist. Ask a Joe Ball. Don't take my word for it. I'm an amateur over here. I buy some art. I know what I like. I know what I see and like. But I'm not a comic artist. I have no experience in this field. I just go, if I saw that in a comic book, I think that was shit. I've seen way better comic book art that better utilizes the overwhelming majority of the page to convey imagery that I think is dynamic. And that was very, very, very static.